What's up you guys, it's the Yu-Gi-Oh box here, and in this video I'm going to update the Monarch deck because we just got the new ban list and stuff like that, so we're going to do some updates to it. Do I think the Monarch deck is going to be better in the next format with this ban list? No, sadly not, because Konami decided to bring back Imperial Order, and even though it's at 1, I feel like we got a seriously a big hit, because if you remember back when Anti-Spell Fragrance was being played like 3 times in the side deck and stuff like that, we got a terrible hit, because like this deck that I'm showing right now, it has 20 freaking spell cards. So if they actually manage to Imperial Order you, or if they just Anti-Spell Fragrance you, well, you're losing half your deck, and your deck is pretty much, yeah, nothing anymore. So this deck is going to be changed a lot more in the coming days. But I actually think that I'm going to start playing MST or Twin Twist in the main now, because we needed to get like outs against things like Imperial Order. Well, I don't even know if we can actually chain to it. I'm going to have to figure that out. So, yeah. Without further ado, I guess just let's get going. So, the first card we are playing is still Triple Erebus. Erebus is still the best Monarch. You need to play him 3 times. He's one of the outs against Imperial Order or against Anti-Spell Fragrance. So, yeah, you just need to play him 3 times. The one lonely Ether, you just need to play her 1 time because there's no other choice. You really need to get to your poppers as soon as possible. So Ether paired up with double Kuras. He's also one of your poppers. So if your opponent has something like an Imperial Order or an Anti-Spell Fragrance, Kuras can actually pop that card. So yeah, that's really a good combination to play it off with. But of course you can use it with other cards as well, you know, so yeah. Then we're still playing the triple Vanity's Fiend, because Vanity's Fiend is pretty much OP. Like if you can actually stop your opponent from special summoning at all, it's pretty much good game. So Vanity's Fiend is really nice. Sorry. Majesty's Fiend, I'm playing 1 of him. Yeah, I got, thanks to Jody, I got my first ad secret rare one, which is really nice, so yeah. Just stopping your opponent from playing at all is one of the goals of this deck, so yeah. For the Squires, or the Tribute Fodder, is actually going to play triple Idea, so the light one. Idea is really good, but you need to play triple of her and triple of the dark one. So you're also playing triple Eidos. They work together really nice, so you just need to play triple of those. And then I tagged in double Gofu. First off, I bumped up the Allure of Darkness count in this deck, and Gofu is really nice, because first off, he is a target for Allure of Darkness. Second, he's a Tribute Fodder, and third, he is not limited in TCG, so which is really nice. But if you special summon him and you drop like a Kuras over him, you can pop your 2 tokens, which gives you a +2 in this card. So that's really nice. But most importantly, it's a Allure of Darkness target, so yeah. For the spell cards in the deck, we're still playing triple Domain of the True Monarchs. Domain is the best card in the whole freaking deck, and it just shuts down your opponent's extra deck, which is really important. So yeah. Up next, we are still playing triple Tenacity. He's like the generic searcher for this deck. So you just need to play him at 3. There's no real words I can put on to this, so yeah. Up next, we're playing double March of the Monarchs. Sorry if I bumped to the camera there for a second, but March of the Monarchs is going to pretty much protect your Fiends, which is important. Like if you get that Majesty's Fiend or the Vanity's Fiend on your field, you really want to protect them as long as possible, so yeah. I'm actually even thinking like going into the link format to take 1 domain out and play him 2 times, and maybe bump up the card that I added into the deck, so yeah. We're still playing double Return of the Monarchs. And there were some questions last time because I told people that you can use this to stop like a solemn strike, which is actually true, and I'm going to explain it like a little bit, so a little bit more. So let's say you have like your Return of the Monarch on the field and you summon your Erebus. Then you got to choose which one, because this is a like a prio effect thingy wingy, so you can choose the chain link of these two cards. So if you put your Erebus as chain link 1 and your Return as chain link 2, they cannot solemn strike that Erebus because there is some card in between. That's what I just meant with you can avoid being solemn strike and stuff like that. So yeah. For the one-offs, you're playing one Monarch Stormfort. Yeah, this guy is actually really good, but I'm actually thinking of also maybe switching up the domain with an extra brain control, because brain control is back at 1-0 and there are a lot of monsters that can be normal summoned that are being played, and you can actually take control of that monster and use it as a own tribute fodder for you. So yeah, one Pantheism because you need it. Sadly it's still at 1. I was actually hoping for it to go to 2, but yeah, somewhere in myself I knew it was never going to happen because this card is just way too strong. Then I added in the Frost Blast because now with things like Imperial Order, we really will be depending on this guy, because if your opponent sets it, you can use this card to pop it. So yeah, really nice. That's it for the Monarch cards. As I just said, I changed up 2 to 3 Allure of Darkness because there are so many darks in the deck right now. So I'm going to give you like guys a little count. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 dark targets in the whole deck, which is pretty much enough to play triple Allure of Darkness. Of course, we are still playing one time 1-for-1, the Upstart Goblin, the Reinforcement of the Army, and the Foolish Burial. Foolish Burial to ditch either your Edea or your Erebus. Erebus because if this guy sends it to the graveyard, you can pitch a Monarch spell or trap card to the graveyard to add the Erebus to your hand. So if you don't have a Monarch, it's really nice. Or the Edea because like if your Pantheism is banished or your Stormfort and you need it, you can send her to the graveyard with Foolish Burial and add the banished Monarch spell or trap to your hand. Reinforcement to thin out your deck and actually get an Edea to your hand. Upstart for the 39 card deck. And 1-for-1, I don't like this card at all, but sometimes I feel like you need it. I am actually thinking of taking him out, but I'm really not sure yet. 1-for-1 is actually really good if you like don't have a tribute fodder, but your hand is filled with Monarchs or tribute summon monsters. You can just pitch one tribute summon monster to the graveyard and special summon like the Edea from your deck, which is really nice. But on the other hand, there is a moment that this will not happen, so yeah. Then I'm playing double Prime Monarch because Prime Monarch is a really good card, but I don't have room for 3, and I don't think you need it at 3 to be honest, because most likely you're just going to shoot this guy away with like your cards, so playing him at 3 is really unnecessary. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. So what has changed since the last build? +1 Allure of Darkness, +1 Frost Blast of the Monarch, -2 Maxi to be honest. Like Maxi, I got him right here, you know. There is no reason to play it. Like playing one Maxi is like playing the one random Solemn Strike in your deck. It's just unnecessary, and there are things that can improve consistency of your deck a lot by just bumping it up a bit, like Frost Blast. You have more advantages of playing Frost Blast than playing this, because you only have a 13% chance of seeing this guy in your first hand, and that's what you want. You want to see Maxi in your first hand. When they put it back to 2, you still had a 16% chance of drawing it in your first hand, which was good. But now it's a dead card. 13%. That's like 1 out of 10 test hands going first that you have this in your hand, which is kind of useless. So that's really inconsistent. It can be a dead draw. So I prefer putting it in a Frost Blast, which will really help you a lot. Because you can pitch it to the graveyard and use its graveyard effect, or adding another Allure of Darkness because you add so much dark monsters in your hand. Oh, I took out 2 Mitras. I feel that Gofu is really much stronger than the mid drop way. So yeah, that's about it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Again, if you have any questions at all, please post them in the comment section below. I will try to answer them as soon as possible as I see your message. And that's about it. Yet again, I want to thank everybody because we're now at 165 subscribers, which is really cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm thinking if there's anything I want to say. No, that's about it, you guys. Sorry if I sound a bit down, but I'm having I have pain in my left knee. The meniscus on the side of my knees, they are ripped, and that hurts. So I need to put up my leg all the day when I'm sitting in a chair because it hurts so much. So yeah, that's maybe the reason that I might sound a little bit down, but yeah, okay. That's about it, guys. I'm gonna leave you with this. So I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank everybody for 165 subscribers. So that's about it, guys. You give up. Whoa, I forgot something. So if you liked the video and you learned something, then please do not forget to like the video or share the video with your friends. If you want to stay updated with what I do or what I don't do, please subscribe to the channel. And that's about it. So YGO Box signing off.